Hi, Stuart here. As a non-technical founder, you've given your requirements to your chosen development provider or your technical team. The wireframes and style guides or the full designs are signed off, so now it's time to wait for the software to be delivered, right? No. There's a lot more you can and should do, not just to ensure that a high quality product is created and delivered, but more besides. For example, to ensure your software's maintainability or your exit readiness. One of the first things you can do is to review the back-end technical specification documents with your development provider. Now, I know this may not be your core strength, but there are still benefits to doing this. Firstly, record the review meetings, making sure to get consent, of course. This way you can go over it yourself later, possibly with someone else. Secondly, ask to be shown the physical and logical architecture documents, including the data schema and API specification. Just doing this ensures that they're produced properly in the first place. Either as you go along or after the initial review, for each of your requirements ask, how is this requirement met? Or which requirements does this particular thing fulfill, as seems appropriate. For a lot of requirements, the answer might be this is purely handled by the front end, which probably means no back-end calls and therefore no database accesses. You can confirm this, of course. Digging a little deeper, you may find that data is to be loaded onto the front end by earlier API calls and cached. Or it'll be collected on the front end in the first place and just stored there. Ask about the reason for this, which may be totally valid, but check that this doesn't fall foul of any security, compliance or other requirements, or have any other downsides. This may be a bit of a tedious exercise, but it holds the development team to account. Even if you don't understand all of the intricacies of what's being shown, your provider still has to check and explain. And there may be times where they can't answer your questions, possibly because a requirement has been missed. It's better this is discovered now rather than later. I hope this was useful. If you need help or guidance with your software startup, then feel free to connect with me and DM me. Thanks for your time.